Now, the Nintendo Switch has been a dream so far. However, there was always one thing missing for me. A way to play it on a bigger screen and on the go, with little to no effort, while still getting amazing quality. But now, I have found an amazing solution. The BenQ TH685. For the last couple of days, I have been experimenting with it, using it both at home and on the go. And I gotta say, I'm a pretty big fan of it. And today, I will cover this whole thing in a review. Little side note though, this video is sponsored by BenQ themselves. And while they did give me this beamer or projector for free and paid for me making this video, my opinions on this thing are 100% my own. I have full creative control, so no worries. Now let's get into this right away. Now first of all, I will cover the specs of this thing, but I will keep it pretty short, because this stuff can easily be found on their website as well, which I put a link to down below. Overall, this thing has a lot of features, and all of those combined deliver the best 1080p experience out there. And that's because it's 1080p HDR with an incredibly low response time of only 8 milliseconds, all while having a 120Hz refresh rate, which would already be insane for a TV. However, for a beamer or projector, it's beyond crazy. And even when it comes to size, you won't have a problem either, because you can make it up to 100 inches in size, which is huge. And that gigantic size is especially nice when playing something like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now sadly enough, you can't see the high quality well on normal camera footage, but believe me, it's incredibly good, and by far the best out of all the beamers or projectors I've ever seen in my life. Aside from that, it also supports 3D, has 2 HDMI ports you can easily switch between, comes with a built-in speaker that's pretty sweet, can be powered by both a normal cable and USB, and is easily adjustable when it comes to size, focus, and height. It even has a remote! To be honest, this thing has almost anything you can imagine. In my opinion, nothing is missing from it, and especially the built-in speaker is an amazing feature. It fits well with its compact and portable size, and as you can see on the screen right now, this thing has a lot more features that I haven't even mentioned. One thing is clear to me after using it for a couple of days now. It has everything you would ever want from it. Now let's move on to our next segment, the real-world user experience. All those fancy features I mentioned are fun and all, but how usable is it? Well, after setting it up in different places to use my Switch on a bigger screen about, 6 times, I can safely say it's really easy. Just take it out, put the power cable in, hook up the Nintendo Switch in HDMI, and turn it on. That's it. I don't even have to select the right HDMI, because I turned on auto detect. So as long as the Switch is running, it will go there all by itself. So setup is easy, and when it comes to taking it from A to B, it's also not a problem at all. And that's because it's small and light, weighing in at only 2.9 kilos, which is about 6 pounds. So it won't slow you down, and it fits easily in a backpack. But I would advise you to get a sleeve for it, or if you want to be cheap, wrap it into something that will protect it. However, don't keep it wrapped when using it, then it will 100% overheat. But that's quite logical. But regardless of that, it fits perfectly with the Switch. It's almost like it was made for it. For example, taking this with you to a friend's house or LAN party of sorts is easy. I was able to take my laptop with me, a Switch with the dock, and this beamer projector. So it's a perfect companion, to be honest. It's both competent and highly portable, which was important for me personally. This is a Nintendo channel after all, so I bet most of you would use it with a console like the Switch, which is supposed to be taken from A to B. Now in the end, after all of this, what is my final score for this beamer? Well, a solid 9 out of 10. In the end, there aren't many things wrong with it. If I had to be very nitpicky, I would say that it does get a bit hot, but it's not that bad. And aside from that, you get a VGA cable in the box, which is pretty useless in my opinion. A HDMI would have been better, but aside from that, it is perfect. The projection quality is amazing, it has a nice and high frame rate, it's light, portable and easy to set up, and it can be used on a lot of different services while still giving you a great picture. Now if you're interested in this beamer, then be sure to check it out by using the links I put in the description. And thanks a lot to BenQ for sending me this beamer and sponsoring this review. I hope you all enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and more content will be coming soon.